What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Derby City Sports Review Show. Yours truly, Will I Am, in the building with Will. We got the Don. What's going on, Don? How you doing, sir?
What's going on? What's going on? Trying to relax on a good Monday, after this weekend. But hey, it's all good this way. Can't complain.
Icon, what's going on with you?
Oh, not much, man. Ended a long weekend of drinking. So I figured what I do is have another one. I,
Yeah, yeah. Travis, look, he done froze up because he is officially.
Did his
done
freeze with
done.
that bird? I didn't even know. Look,
You got to call
hey,
back in, bro. We're gonna leave you like that. We're gonna leave you like
just leave him.
a screensaver. You better
That
log
was
off.
perfect.
You better log off. You better log off, my man. You better log off. Because this right here is epic. This is epic. Mile wide. You got it right there. Mile wide beer company. Big time. Thank you for
man,
thank you for your sponsorship, Mile Wide. As you can see, the
man,
icon is just stuck on you.
stuck
Stuck
on
on you.
you.
Stuck on you. That's all it is.
Hey, Malwise
Let
customers,
me,
they will
yeah,
freeze you.
yeah. Let me help him out. Let me help him out. Get him off fire. Let me get him off fire. Lord Jesus, my gosh, that can't get any better. All right, let's move right along from him on that one. And I'm trying to see because I'm trying not to X you out of there. But I I don't know. Hopefully he'll join us and get his stuff together and all this kind of stuff. Make sure you guys give it a follow, big time. 54 Sports Network everywhere: Instagram, Facebook, uh, YouTube, TikTok. You don't stop. X, all that, man. I mean, it's just, this is a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. So go ahead and do that. And the polls will be back next week for you guys. So make sure you get ready for that. So we'll have the actually girls and boys. So we'll have plenty to go around for everybody. So all that good stuff. Man, man, Mike, huh? You just froze like what old thing was. Let me see. Let me see if I can get him off. There we go. Let me get him off
That
fire.
is
Yeah,
hilarious.
that,
That's
yeah, that's,
hilarious.
yeah, yeah. He try to be witty. He try to be witty. He try to be witty. Got stuck. Lord, man, it never fails, man. There's always something. But yeah, go ahead, give us a follow and all that good stuff. We really appreciate you guys. Uh, let's go with the wrestling, man. Let's do this. Let's get us caught up on what's going on in the world of wrestling, Mister Don.
Man, T Rock's on slow motion. So let me bring it to you real quick. WWE, it's a storm going on. It's a storm brewing, and it seems like something's about to be made out of it. So let's start with Seth Rollins and CM Punk. See, they battling right now. They talking stuff to each other. Blah 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 blah. When they see each other, they they fight. It don't matter. Raw
Mm.
started off tonight. CM Punk, Seth Rollins, just straight battling. Now, what's this going to lead to? This is going to lead to Netflix. It's Netflix debut for Raw is January the 6th. So they are building everything up right now for the Raw debut on Netflix. So you're going to
Mm.
have Seth Rollins against CM Punk. So you're going to have the tribal combat against. Now this is another thing, part of the everything that's going on right now. Tribal combat. You got Roman against Solo to try to see who's the tribal chief of them all. So we're gonna switch back over to the what else is going on. We got Kevin Owens against Cody Rhodes. They just fought this past Saturday night. They just fought this they just fought the Saturday night main event. So Saturday night main event used to come on back in the 90s and late
Right.
80s and stuff like that. So that was a big thing right there. So you got that. So after the match was over with, Cody Rhodes did him in, and Kevin Owens wasn't too happy, so he power drived him. Power drives have been illegal for so many years and years in WWE. So it's got
Oh,
Cody's probably gonna be out of commission. Supposedly, that's how it goes. Out of commission, and we'll see. Won't be seeing him for a while. But now it steps in. We want to step in Drew McIntyre. He got issues with Sami Zayn, Jimmy Uso, and Jay Uso. He wants to take them all out. So he just beat Sammy this past week on Saturday night. He hit Jimmy the other day. We're trying to come back from a broken toe. So it's a lot of stuff going on. Like I said, all leading up to the Raw debut on January the 6th on Netflix. It's
It,
crazy.
it is
no.
damn near officially WrestleMania season.
Wow. Netflix has got it going on, man. They got everything coming on there. Football, wrestling.
hmm
Yeah, they want it all. I heard them.
I hope the bandwidth holds up.
Yeah, yeah.
Right. That's the one thing. Because now they got to be ready for how many
Woo!
people going to be streaming at the one time.
Like the Tyson
Right.
and yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was horrible.
Yeah.
Just when you thought it was you, it was not.
It was Netflix. Netflix
It was
bombed
Netflix.
out. Oh my gosh, they
People was
bombed
thinking their
out.
internet, their Wi-Fi was acting up.
Yeah, yeah, that was a mess. That was a mess. I'll tell you what is a mess, and it's after all this. Travis Hunter wins the Heisman. That's not the mess. That is not the mess. I mean, my guy has been special for years. I understand, the Boise State running back has had a hell of a year. He also rushed for 1,000,000 times. I mean, come on,
Yep.
bro. Great numbers and all this stuff. But when you have Travis Hunter who plays both sides of the ball, Hunter was very special on both sides. Come on, man. He did more than Howard and Brown and all those guys who just got a little taste of the offense. Dude actually starts, and it's all that. So that's not the mess. The mess is, I don't know if you guys saw it all today, but man, he's been on there and trying to protect his fiance and all the shit that she's going through, and says she's been self medicating because of all these comments and
What?
stuff that's going on and all these nasty stuff. Well, she actually later on, well, actually probably about an hour ago, got on social media her damn self and did a 7-minute breakdown on the reason why she said he wasn't her type at first, all the way up to the reason why I didn't get up and all. Yeah, man, come on, bro, come on. You know what? Travis Hunter is a bad man, but y'all, man, it's not Jordan, man. Come on, bro. Y'all making this bigger than what it was and what it is. Congratulations, though, Travis. I mean, you definitely, you know what I'm saying? You rock it like the icon. To me, you definitely deserve it. Don, what do you think about the Heisman, man? Don't even, all the other messes, other crap.
Yeah, it really is because it's funny because now I didn't know I knew about the his woman and everything else at first, but not has gotten to the point of what she's doing now and all the other talk. So
Stay
she
off of
said
social
that's
media.
right, pretty much. That's, who cares what you think for real? I mean, heck. So there has been okay. I think it's pretty much about where it should have been about the voting. I don't know about he was under, presidented, all first place votes or whatever else, or he would just, but Travis Hunter getting that Heisman, how he works both. Man's on the field 95% of the time of the game. I mean, he's always
Yeah,
on the field. This man, I mean, how durable is that? I mean, he's
always.
done all he has done this year on offense and defense. I mean, he's caused effects on both sides. I mean, you can't deny the man what he's done. So, congratulations, Travis Hunter, because hey, that takes hella good endurance and stuff to do all he's done this year, no doubt, and past years.
Yeah. All right, Con, what's your thought?
Well, with a name like Travis, you got to be pretty damn good. For him to start there, and two, he deserves it. He absolutely deserves it. You know what I mean? But he's a baller, and you know what I'm saying. He absolutely deserves it without shadow of a doubt. As far as this other stuff, this ancillary stuff is concerned, it always goes back to perception. It's always reality, right? They perceive her to be one way, but in reality, nobody actually knows. They just know she didn't want to get up when he was taking pictures of fans, or get up when to do this. You know what I mean? So so
Not a
what? Now
big.
here's the
Not,
thing: those same people with a haters, oh, she trying to be all in the pictures. She trying to be all on his arm. She trying to hang all over him. I'm saying whatever problems they got is
you,
the problems that they got,
yeah, yeah. You're not gonna
and I
win
don't
that.
care.
You're not gonna win that. Either way
Right?
you go, she's not gonna win it.
Yeah, yeah. So let the problems be their problems if they have any at all.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And let them move on, man. The man won the Heisman. That's all that really matters at this point. Congratulations, Travis Hunter.
You may want to just take some months off of social media. If you was driven to that because you ain't seen nothing yet. Wait, we great start that because once he gets drafted and all this kind of stuff, they still gonna say you freeloading and all this kind. I mean, this back away. If you got upset that much on his special night, because it's all about him. It's not even about you. It's about him. That you drinking and doing other stuff, then you need to really back away. Back away. This is even though they got their own YouTube stuff like that, what do you expect? When you invite people into your lives like you streaming constantly, yeah, people gonna say something. Just back up. Just back away from it. But hey, like I said, that's Travis Hunter's night. Congratulations, man. You that guy. You was that guy. And everybody was talking about, like I said, Boys State running back. Hell of a year. Hell of a year. I just hope my boys don't draft him. Dude don't carry the ball too many times for me. Too many times in his career. Not even just this year. So it's like, nah, dude. I mean, it's unless he's got a Camry engine, I don't want him. I don't want him. I don't want him. Stay, get away from me. All right, let's have a little fun. Let's have a little fun. Woo! A little fun, little fun,
Uh,
little fun. You guys should
thought you
know
said fun.
already. It is as fun.
Thought you said fun.
It is fun. It's his fun because I ain't got to say nothing until later on this week. So 93-85, Kentucky takes care of business at home against Louisville. Icon, what's your thoughts on the game and just walk us through it, all this kind of stuff. You know how we do.
Yep. So I think the Don would actually be shocked when I say this, but I'm actually impressed, even in this loss, because we rotated 7 people,
Seven.
kept the game close. Now I don't think anybody expected Louisville to win. If you did, then you're just an ultra fan, and you all want that's just it doesn't make any difference. But they kept the game close all game, right? They got within what? They got 10. 10 is about as far as it got, and then they
12.
bring it back down. Well, 12, okay. As far as
Yeah.
it got, then they bring it back down. You know
Mm.
what I mean? With 7 people, you had your people who's supposed to put the ball in the basket, put the ball in the basket. Obviously, we'll need to ask for more. Waterman actually had a decent game. You know what I'm saying? You went from having, what, 1 or 2, 3 points one game to doing it with a double double. We need that every game. I mean, talk whoever you need to talk to. You know what I'm saying? On during the game. I know how you like to run your mouth, but this is what we need every game. We need Scott to step up more. He's got to find. It seems like he still doesn't. He doesn't have a role yet. He's we got to figure that out. But all in all, I'm encouraged of everything that I saw. Now, if Chucky didn't keep cheating on and leaving dude wide open, Butler wide open, then what I mean. I'm not saying we still would have won. Could have been even closer though.
Right.
But you can't keep leaving the man open because the man didn't miss. I'll tell you what, you hit 2 or 3 threes, I'm not leaving your side.
Right.
I'm not you are I'm attached to you. You know what I mean? So, and at any rate, I'm rather impressed with the rotation and what we had done. I just hope that this team or the way they've played, and hopefully others will step up as we go along. Will win games because I think when we discussed this performance could have beat Duke.
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
Mhm.
Yes, sir. Right. Like you right.
Mm-hmm.
But Don, what's your thoughts, man? Let us have it.
Like, uh, well, I start where saying I did project. I was saying Kentucky to win by like 12, and when they was going back and forth, Louisville staying in the game. I mean, the effort really didn't shock me, but at the same time, by Waterman stepping up and at least being some type of role and making some type of difference, and that was the shocker. He was like, it was like, okay, now you want to play. All right, you want to do something. You must have heard people talking about you because we definitely, and everybody else was. And Terrence Edwards has been playing some good ball lately. Hopefully he can keep that going. But I'm just saying, I hope these Kentucky fans were not hooping and hollering and whatever, thrilled by this. Because this should be the last time, even, I'm saying this year, you let this Louisville team stay within. Like, we had the point where we was just there where we could have pulled this off. But like I said, Butler would never have that type of game again in his career. But we've been in games like that where we've made stars out of players. So that ain't nothing new for Louisville. We've made stars out of guys and get them drafted. But Butler would never have another game like that. Heads up to him. He came back and did what he had to do. But it seemed like somebody should have got attached to him, like T-Rock said. I mean, hell, how many times has the man got a hit for you to just stay attached to him? Don't leave him. Don't do nothing else. But I do give it to our guys where we came to ball. Terrence Edwards, I remember watching him in the press conference, said this is one of the greatest atmosphere he had been a part of. He wished he could play this game again. He wished he could play it next year. But
Nah, bro.
Whew,
Keep it moving.
yeah.
Keep
Just
moving,
wish he
bro.
could play again. But
Keep moving.
I was happy enough to see, I mean, they put so much effort to it. They laid it all out on the court.
I'm just gonna say a couple of things because, like I said, I'm not gonna get into it. The thing about first of all, what makes Chucky special is he's disruptive. So he's gonna cheat. He's gonna anticipate, and everybody's got to know that. So it's like a strain. If you know that he's doing that, and it's in the rim of things, you need to go ahead and cover that man. Whoever, if he's dropping down to help a double team out or even swipe, basketball IQ, dude, the next guy need to cover that. Just go ahead and rotate. I mean, it's not that hard because if Chucky does not do that stuff, this game could have been a 20-point blowout. Because that means do not be disruptive. Not saying old boy would have went off, but these other guys might have went off. We gotta, we gotta see what is going on because he is that defensive monster, without a doubt. And you cannot handcuff him. T-Rock and I was talking about it. He was like, man, hey, you're gambling too much, but come on back over here. But that's his style of play. That's what makes him special because 9 times out of 10, he's going to rock and roll. I just wish the other guys, who you're playing with, he's going to do whatever. You need to get out there. Don't be stuck in mud. Don't be stuck in mud. Waterman, okay, gang, double, but man, you 3 for 9 on 3-pointers, dude. You supposed to be better than that. I'm sorry. And you walk in, and you're not big. You 6'11", dude. 12. I'm happy you got 12. You as we say that Butler won't get that. He won't get no double no more. He won't. He is what he is. He's a 2 guard. You're gonna have to play Frank eBay, and I know that Abubakar is coming back. You're going to have to steal some minutes. That's all it's about, stealing minutes. He don't have to play 20 minutes. 3 to 5 minutes to 7 minutes makes a difference. And people could say, oh, man, well, okay. Well, Scott only had 4 points, 5 fouls. I mean, come on, man. You got to utilize these guys. You have to utilize what you have, and it is what it is. And I'm going to say this. You really can't get caught up with the rivalry because I know a couple times Louisville had the better team and we barely won by 1 point. You know what I'm saying? 2 points, 3 points. It is what it is. It's a rivalry. I'm just glad that they didn't get the backs blown out. That's cool and everything else. I'm glad the bucket guys made buckets because at the end of the day, Edwards ball, and Chucky is Chucky, man. Yeah, you can say, hey, man, he gave up 33. Dude gave up 26. It is what it is. It was going back and forth, man. You need Roos need to add some more. He didn't give us nothing. James didn't give us nothing. Rain is so inconsistent. Until they get Rain together, man, he's just too inconsistent. T Rock and I talked about it the whole game, man. You know, do a pump fake. Do something. Dude, they're gonna fly to you, man. You the only real shooter they have. As far as a threat that's going to knock it down. Even though we got Chucky streaky, Edwards hit 5, and she's streaky, he ain't going to hit no 5 no more. And he's going to have a hell of a 3-game run. Now, let's keep it on. Can he average 20-something? I don't know. But with this team, you're going to have to average at least 19 to 20. You don't have them weapons no more, bro. You're going to have to be aggressive and do what you got to do. One thing, before I let this ride, Louisville should have played a road game. And Bahamas is not a road game.
This should have been the first road game.
No, hell no.
Should have been the first.
So luckily it looked like this. It could have looked worse. So hats off to them. I mean, that's where you have veteran players and things like that. And you got a coach. Another thing, what's impressive for him, man, he'll call a timeout to stop the bleeding, and then they come back and score. Dude is that guy, man. He can coach. I'll give him that credit. You know, and hats off to Pope, man. Pope, dude, he got what he's going to do. Their same problem is who is they go. I mean, Butler's never having 32, 33 points again. He's never got not to miss another. I mean, he should probably average 12 points at San Diego State or whatever. You know, he ain't never done that. He had the game of his life. Game of his life. That's never happened again. I mean, hell, do not miss a shot. Come on, man. It is what it is. Great game, though. It was an entertaining game.
Yeah,
you don't see a lot of points like this in the rivalry game. If it is, that means somebody's getting whooped 93 to 50 something or 60 something. And lately, we know which team was getting blown out like that. So hey, hats off the good game, man. Good college game. Very impressive on that one, for real. Let's see. All right, let's get into some NFL. Got the blood racing a little bit. Let's get into some NFL. Let's get into some NFL. Let's go. Feel like talking. Talk to me. All right, so we're going to go ahead and start off. Actually, we got 2 games tonight that's going on. We got the Bears at the Vikings. Vikings 7-point favorite. Right now, the Vikings up 13-0. It should be worse than that, really. It should be worse than that. 13-0 over the Bears. Sorry, Bears fans. You know, the one purple people eater. What's up, Steve? What's going on? All them, you know what I'm saying? That kind of stuff like that. Yes, but hey, yeah, you know, take care of business. I'm just waiting for the shoe to drop. You know what I'm saying? I'm impressed with Darnold, but I just got a feeling in the playoffs is just gonna come coming down. It's gonna look bad. I mean, just seeing him out here, and I'm like, okay, yeah, he got some good throws and he got some bad throws. He has a hell of an offense, bro. I mean, just drive the car, bro. And that's gonna be the problem. That's gonna be the problem when they look at the film and they say, damn, if he had somebody who was just a little tad better. I mean, we all said it on here. He deserves a chance to go ahead and ride this out and let JJ beat him out. Just don't name JJ. Just let JJ beat him out or go get somebody else. But I mean, it's just I don't know, man. There's just too many weapons, dude, on this team. So do what you got to do, man. Shit. So 13-0, 7-point favorite. Is everybody going with the Vikings?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't think that's hard. Don't think that's hard. Second game, they wanted to bless us with 2 games. Falcons 6.5 at the Raiders. That's going on right now. Falcons is actually up 9-3. Yeah, man. I mean, who? Yeah, it is what it is, man. I mean, it is some good players out on the field, though, man. Byers and Robinson and things like that. But I don't know. Falcons, Falcons have lost 4 in a row or something like that. You got to win this game. 2-11. The Mayor's Raiders.
They just gave up a safety. You do.
Okay. That's how they got that too.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to claim Sandy Allen, but you want to claim the Raiders. We're
At least
gonna have
they
to
won a
look.
playoff game.
Right. I mean, jeez Louise.
Oh,
I'm talking about that. That's crazy. That's crazy. So yeah, go ahead. I mean, come on, Falcons, do what you gotta do. What we got here? What we got here? Oh, hold on. Let's move it over here so we can actually see it. Okay. What are you guys' thoughts on the Lions losing part of the double-handed monster? Oh yeah, Montgomery. We'll get to that.
man,
Do you think
Montgomery.
Gibbs can handle it? Yeah, we'll get to that real shortly. We'll get to that. Appreciate you against the grain sports. You guys do a great job, big time. We're definitely gonna hit that. And as I go through these guys, anything y'all need to add, just go ahead and add like that. So I kind of let me get back on here right now. Okay, let's go ahead. We're gonna start Thursday night. Thursday night we had the Rams beat Don's 49ers 12-6 in a monsoon. Rams in first, first in the West. Campbell suspended, refusing to play, and also so they can get their money back. Because if you cut it, you can't get it. You can get the money back. This is the money. Yeah, exactly. The battle of the field goals. Don, go ahead, bro. Talk about this.
I ain't nothing to talk about that mess. That was one ugly game. It was terrible. I mean, I know with the rain and all, but it was just like nobody showed up. You had before the game, from the past week, Debo talking crap.
Right.
The fans even getting on the internet and whatever else, talk about he's not getting the ball. But you in prime time now. You in Thursday night lights, and you getting this pass coming to you. It's yours. I'm looking. You catch this ball, you can go all the way for 6. But no, you don't get the ball, so then you don't want the ball, so then you just drop it. You don't catch it. So, and then we get on Campbell. This is food. Your feelings are hurt because we got my man coming. He's coming back. Campbell's been starting, okay, but we got the better player, and who's already been starting over you. Just because you've been starting all year, so what? So man up, just get you some position. You're gonna get some time in. But now you just like, oh, I don't want to play now. Didn't get a start. So yeah, I'm going to the locker room. Man, if you don't go somewhere, that's your career right there, bro. That's your career. I'm looking because now he's barred even from the facilities for the rest of the season.
Yeah.
He's barred.
Yeah.
Why is he suspended? So now nobody's going to want to pick you up or whatever else. Nobody's going to want to deal with that.
Right.
It's just bad business you do. But, I mean, it was just one ugly game. It was just ugly.
All right, Con.
Well, as far as the Rams, number one in NFC West, man, they are coming storming back like, I'm saying, like roaring lions. This is crazy, man. They are, they do what they do. You know what I mean? So, congratulations to them. As far as the Campbell situation, typical 49 affair. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
Woo!
No. On a serious tip. That's what he did was wrong. I think we all know what he did was wrong. You quit on your team when they needed you the most. Nobody likes that, and it definitely put a asterisk on his career because if he's not with the 49ers next year, who's going to want somebody that does that?
Right.
I'm saying maybe the 49ers want him back. Who knows? We'll see.
The thing about it.
They've been dealing with attitude.
Hey, the thing about it is, dude been 9 years in the league. When they brought him in, he knew that he was going to be the guy until Greenlaw came back. But he's probably thinking, hell, we suck. We ain't going to playoffs, all this kind of shit. He's definitely wrong. You don't do that. You don't want you left your brothers, dude. I mean, you let us know that you really didn't give a shit about. Damn, you was there for that 1 year. That's all you was about because you just walk off. And he probably had in his mind, I'm gonna tell you, because you know the whole week you weren't getting that first team reps, so you already knew. So you was stewing. You was stewing as soon as, and he probably said, "Man, if he get hurt, I'm get in there." Man, I ain't peace, dude. Like, God, that's the second. Deontay Johnson did that for the Ravens.
Before he did it.
Yeah, he wasn't going in there.
Somebody else before he did it. Hey, watch this.
Yeah, I ain't going in there. Y'all need me? Peace out. Peace out. You know, and it's crap because the game was still in balance and all this stuff. And now 9 years, it's different if you was a rookie, 2 years, 3 years, immature, stuff like that, and you still would end your career on some stupid shit like that. But you veteran, dude. Dude you got to pay back some of that bonus and all that kind of stuff. It is what it is, man. Damn. Yeah, that's ugly. Yeah, that's ugly.
Yep. What?
Shambles.
Hey.
He said shambles.
Shambles right now.
Who's this name right here? Who's this name?
Rico Dowdle. Who as a Cowboys fan, he still ain't shit to me. First undrafted running back to have 3 straight 100 rush yards since 2014. They won yesterday, 30-14. The only reason I'm saying this is because the whole difference is not because of him. It's because they emphasis on running the ball now. You got some bruiser guys in her that they ain't worried about that pass, so they run about running. You was worried about spreading the love to CeeDee Lamb and everybody else, and you forgot about your core value. When Dallas was rocking and rolling with Zeke and all that, it's running the ball. You have to run the ball, pound, pound, pound. You drafted some maulers. You got to do that. Forget all that fancy shit. You want to do that West Coast quick passes and stuff. Man, just run the ball. That's the whole difference of this. You got a backup quarterback who's a career backup, who's, again, going to have a winning record at the end of the season. It's not going to go to playoffs, but still make him look like he's more valuable than what he is. And it's not that. It's if you run the ball in the National Football League, 9 times out of 10 you're going to be successful. And that's what it's all about. Point blank. So it could have been anybody back there except for Zeke's old ass. Zeke needs to retire. That's it. Zeke needs to retire. He's stealing money. Go out, get in the Salvation Army 10 and do what you got to do, bro. You can't even get in the 10 no more. You don't even score touchdowns no more, bro. You just happen to get in there. You was in there for scrap time, bro. Like, dude, I'm not living like that. I'm retiring, dude. I'm not doing that. I mean, not that I got to back you up, but I'm backing you up as far as with fourth quarter and the game's out of whack and I got to carry the ball. No, I'm done. I done did too much for this organization. But no, I knew you would like Rico. I hope you got him on your team, Mr. Don. You got him on one of your teams or what?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
On 2 of my teams, I do. Mm-hmm.
Tell him to get a touchdown at least. Don't rush out them yards and don't get no TDs. Get a TD, bro. You can't have 149 yards and no TDs, man. Come on, bro.
Right, that is true.
Yeah, get your TD, bro. Get your TD. Yeah, it is what it is, man. But no, he has done his thing, man. He done earned his right to be on the team. Don't mean that they're not gonna draft somebody over you, but yeah, it is what it is. Because Zeke won't be on the team next year. Shit, nigga, he ain't on the team now. Basically,
pretty much.
Yeah. And the Panthers, hey, one thing before we get off her, and you guys add whatever y'all need to add. I just thought it was such an insult, and y'all know how I am as a Cowboys fan, and to see the Panthers favorite in this game. I mean, like come on, bro. Bryce Young, and I don't care if it was played in the alley somewhere in Bryce Young's mama's backyard. The Panthers' favorite, come on, man. Like that was just so embarrassing right there.
That doesn't sound right.
No.
Sound right.
Come on, bro. I mean, yeah, 3-11, 3-10 going to get. Come on, man. This is crap, man. We winning for not. Y'all see what's behind me. I want that draft. That's all I'm worried about. And you keep winning and messing up my draft pick. That's all. That's all it is. And it sucks. It does. It sucks. 6-8, 6-8, 6-8. It sucks. It sucks. But this one,
Hell,
this guy
better
doesn't
than
suck
us.
though. This guy doesn't suck though. Lamar is
Yeah.
quarterbacky. Throws 5. But look,
Yeah.
boy, I tell you what, ECAM or something else. TDs not IDs. I hope he ain't gonna throw them out. That'll be messed up if he did them IDs. That'll be messed up. What are you doing, my brother? We can't be doing that. There we go. TDs. Hey, and the crazy thing is that okay, they whipped on the Giants like everybody knew they was 35-14. Are we ever gonna put this to rest that he's not a quarterback? The Don, are we ever gonna put this to rest, bro?
Some people are not, and they just not going to look at him like that, no matter what he does. I guess it's going to have to finally take them to when he wins the Super Bowl or whatever else, and they still be talking. I mean, even though Lamar Jackson is the first quarterback in NFL history to have a 30% complete passing rate, 250 yards passing, 5 touchdowns, no interceptions, and 50 rushing yards. First quarterback ever.
Hold on. What completion rate? Only 30%?
No,
need
80%.
Okay, you said 30. I'm gonna say okay. I was
You
gonna
said
say,
No,
yeah, I was gonna say, well,
80%.
hold on, that's he ain't quarterback. He throwing complete 30% of
You
his
know
Right.
what?
passes.
That's his completion.
You
His
know
completion
what?
rating.
God.
I mean, his completion percentage was
Yeah.
80%,
Okay.
and he passed for 250 yards,
Right.
5 touchdowns, no interceptions, and
Ball.
50 rushing yards.
Ball. What do you say? What do you say? What do you guys say when they say, "Hey, that's the Giants"? I've been saying. I mean, you know how people are. Y'all know how people are. I mean, come
You can
on.
only play
Right.
against who you play against.
Right.
You
I
gotta play
mean,
your schedule.
yeah, you got to play
You can't help
that.
the Giants suck.
Yeah.
But I would say this: you can't say because I posted on the page. You can say that. Let me go and get it out here. It said most games with 5 TDs since 2019. Lamar Jackson 6, Petty Ice with 4. Where the other guys at? They love and I mean, hell, Golf that had 2 this year, so he's on the list. Where the rest of the guys at that they fall in love with so quick?
Josh Allen. Right.
Yeah. You know what? If he
Yeah,
doesn't,
so, yeah.
go ahead. Go ahead, Kyle. I'll let you go. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, man, look, this man can throw for 1,000 yards and 10 yards rushing, and it's always going to be something. It's never going to be he's a pure quarterback because those are the people who like your Mannings and your Brady's and people like that. People who, you know what I'm saying, your traditional quarterbacks.
Quarterback.
He'll never be he can't be a quarterback his way. He has to be a quarterback their way in order for it to be a legitimate thing. I mean, hell, I wouldn't be surprised if Josh Allen has ran for damn near as many yards as he has this season. You know what I'm saying? As Lamar has this season, because you know what I'm saying that's what been their claim to fame here lately. Not only is he putting the ball in the spots, you know what I'm saying, he's been running the ball himself. You know what I mean? So let's not and everybody wants to give him the MVP.
Oh yeah.
I'm saying because if after Lamar, or hell, even before Lamar, they want to give it to Allen. You know what I'm saying? Nobody wants to continue to give the MVP to the same dude all the time, so they'll find reasons, right? I mean,
Well,
Lamar's had reasons since he's got stepped into the league.
but,
I
you
mean,
know,
he would never be quarterbacky enough
you know,
for some.
if his defense was last year's defense, it would be no question. They got 5 losses, and that defense is majority 3 or 4 of them is because of their defense. And to go back what you said, actually, Lamar has rushed for over 600 something yards. Allen only 300 something. But the difference is Allen they had implemented the tush push. So he has 9 TDs or something rushing because they doing the same shit that Philly does and hurt. That ain't like Lamar out there running and doing all that kind of stuff. So, pump the brakes, you Buffalo fans, Allen fans, to think that he's a better runner. No. Y'all don't think that Jalen Hurts is, and he's got like 15. And nobody's put him in the category of Vic and none of that stuff. They just like, oh, okay, yeah, tush push. Same thing with Allen. Same thing. But
Mm-hmm.
you bet you hit on the head. It makes no difference what he does. But I'm just saying that, like, basically, if his defense was the Baltimore Raven defense that we used to, he'd be running away with it. They 8-5, bro. Like, they have to win this weekend. You know what I'm saying? They fight for their lives because their
Mm-hmm.
defense sucks. But Lamar is doing big things, man. I mean, the Don just tell you what he did last week. I mean, this past Sunday, and it's remarkable. And the crazy thing is, let me pull this up real quick because this right here is amazing to me about this cat because nobody, even the Louisville fans that we are, didn't know that it was going to be this way for him. My guy has for the year 68% completion, 35 over 3,500 yards. He's 34 TDs and only 3 interceptions.
3 interceptions.
3 interceptions.
Crazy.
743. My fault. 743 rushing yards. Yeah. Ain't nobody doing that. Ain't nobody doing it. Only one who's above him in passing is Joey Buckets. Because they have to. Most of the time they behind. So, and he going to pass it anyway because he's a hell of a passer. Not going to take nothing away from Joe Burrow because he's a monster. But, yeah, man. I mean, Lamar is doing this thing, man. And this really, when you do the stats-wise, this is probably his best year than the other two that he won.
Yep.
And it's funny that you say Joe Burrow is in front of him because their defense is just like Baltimore's defense, which is shitty. So hell, that's why they got to be passed. And like you said, they always catching up or trying to,
Right.
stay ahead, lead
Right.
because they know.
Right. Woo! Quarterbacky, man. This is quarterbacky. Quarterbacky. All right. Ooh. Guess who's back? Rodgers plus Devontae equal wins. Hold on, man. Hold on.
Rodgers started.
We have Aaron Rodgers sighting. Aaron. I heard you, man. They beat the Jaguars. You ain't played nobody. What? 32-25, man. It's a damn shame we got to go and look at this and say, hey, but you played the Jags without their starting quarterback. Everybody's going to get fired and let go on that team. It makes no difference. But, hey, a win is a win. Are we moved by this? I mean, what the hell's going on? What's the deal?
I thought it was funny enough that I did a little research before, and I did pick up Ron at the very last minute and put him in one of my teams, but yeah, it didn't work out the way I wanted to. But he did put on a performance. I'll say that. But I didn't project him to go the whole season, so the season's not over. I still didn't project him to do this. So I don't know why he just wanted to pop up. I guess against Jacksonville, maybe the weather felt good. Were they in Jacksonville? Because next week it'll be
icy hot on the
yeah.
joints.
Right. And he said, and then I heard he's been playing with couple different injuries all season.
Lord Jesus.
So that's his excuse. I did hear that too.
Yoni juice, man. Get some Yoni, man. Put him on sprinkle him on his neck and his head and everything. What's going on, man? What's going on, Icon? Are you happy? Are you shocked or sad? I just don't give a damn.
I don't. I mean, Rodgers, Devontae sound like a R&B group from the 80s. It just go get that new Rodgers and Devontae.
Devontae Swing.
The name of the album's called Win. Now, that don't move the needle for me at all. You know what I'm saying? As far as I'm concerned, it's about damn time.
Oh yeah, it's about damn time. It is, and about time get you off the show. Well, This is another. Jade is back home in Louisiana. So the Commanders beat the Aints 20-19. This is another. The Commanders has a feel of another team that's going to get the playoffs and this fall completely apart. Like they don't like. They're not impressive. You know what I'm saying? Like he does things that when you see highlights, but then you go back or if you watch the game, you're like, okay, that's one of. He still only had 200 yards passing, 20 yards. You know what I'm saying? It's not like wow. And I mean, as a Cowboys fan, I already know what's going to happen with old boy as the head coach. That defense is going to fall completely apart, big time. I already know that, baby. It's happening. You know, this ain't the Legion of Boom and shit. That's over with. So, and Michael Parsons ain't on that sideline. So we're gonna see. But hey, good win, and I don't even know. I saw where Spencer Rattler was the quarterback. Yeah, so you know what, Alex Kamara, this leave, baby. Just leave. I don't even, I want you, but just go anywhere. Just get out of there, bro. Like for real, get out of there. You have too much talent to be stuck down there. I'd like to see him on a team that know how to utilize him and a winning culture. Yeah, they did win with Peyton and all that. That's over with. This is going back. We're going to see some bags and shit like they used to do. This is the bad thing, man. Icon, have you seen Jaden play, man? I mean, dude's good, but it's not like that.
He had a hell of a 2-game spurt, man.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
He did.
You know what I'm saying? A hell of a 2-game spurt. You know what I'm saying? Then everything came crashing down back to reality. I'm saying let's call it what it is, man. I mean, he's still raw. You know what I'm saying? He's still green. He's still learning. You know what I mean? So.
Right. Couldn't put any better than that. Don.
Yep, it's funny enough. That's exactly what I was thinking. Because you think of, Washington at one point, it was the hype team. They was looking good. And it was what was it, 2-3 games maybe?
It was rolling.
He was killing it. I mean, he was on one of the top fantasy players at one time. And, throwing that ball. But Scary Terry's been doing his thing, also helping them out.
Yeah.
But, yeah, when you get to watch them, that just like you said, you see the highlights, you see some good balls, you see Terry catch some free balls,
right.
Jaden, you see him fake a couple out, get out of the pocket and throw, but you didn't see those 3 plays before that in a row where he just threw some flat out balls and over the top of his head and tried to run and got tackled before he got out of the.
Right.
I mean, they just like, okay, this the Washington that we were supposed to see.
Right.
There we go. Yeah, so it's almost like not surprising now.
Right. Hey, good luck. That's all I can say. Yeah, I don't wish no luck for them, but good luck. All right. Bengals 37. And Don's second favorite quarterback, 27. Joe Burrow is Cincy TD King. He has surpassed all the. Damn, it ain't been no great Cincinnati quarterback.
I was going to
say. Boomer.
That's
is that the only one? Well, no, they had damn. I seen with a mustache when we was all kids. I could see him, dude, but they didn't do shit. Anyway, he's the TD King. He's the TD King, and it's crazy because Will Levis is out there, and God, no, I'm just gonna say this for real. He had to, man. He's throwing pick sixes and everything, bro. Like for real, man. Let's be real. Let's call it what it is. Dude is not gonna be no starting quarterback next year. I'm sorry, he's not. The dude's not good, man.
Mayo residuals.
Keep him, but then what you gotta do? You gotta pray. Like he has to stay in the league for them to even run their commercials.
Yeah.
Like otherwise, why we want you for, dude? Your girlfriend gone. All that. Like come on, bro. That's a wrap, man. I mean, damn. But anyway, Joey Buckets is like this is the one team. If you are AFC, you do not want them in the playoffs because they be that one team that bite you. Then they may lose after that, but Joey could put up some crazy ass numbers with Chase and T. Higgins and Lexi and all this stuff, and you've got Chase running the ball. Oh shit, everybody forgot who the hell he is. But anyway, he is that killer dude. He's that killer dog for real. Like you and it's crazy because you guys, everybody in the AFC can blame Dallas, the dude who, because if you went ahead and won that game, you wouldn't even have to worry about this. Now they sit 6-8. And hell, I don't even know who's on their schedule, but hell, I mean, they could beat anybody on their schedule probably remaining, like because of him. That's the scary thing. Mm-hmm. T-Rock, is Cincy dead or alive, man? What's the deal? Like
Joe
6 and
Burrow's
8.
alive since he's dead. Yeah, this man can throw for 8 touchdowns and still lose.
Yeah. That's true.
It's not Joe. It's the defense. You know what I'm saying? It's to put it in perspective.
He sound like the girlfriend till the when the girlfriend breaks up the it's not you. It's me. It's me. That's not you. No, I have issues. You don't want these problems.
Hopefully, that's what
it's me.
Is telling him.
So you don't want these problems.
You don't want these problems.
Just let me go.
I love you so much. And I don't want to hurt you anymore. But it's me. That's me.
I don't want to hurt you.
Yeah.
That's exactly what's going on. That's
sorry.
the love affair with Joe Burrow and the rest of the team. I mean, at least the defense anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, but to put it in perspective in fantasy points, because you don't have him as my quarterback, he's 16.84. Probably only because he threw the 2 INTs.
Right.
Will Levis is negative 4.44.
You want me to know what? I can tell you what he is, Travis. I can tell you what he is. He's trash.
Negative.
He's trash.
Negative.
Wait. So he had negative 4 points yesterday.
Negative 4.44. Negative.
Yeah. Get ready for on Wednesday dropping it. Get ready for the Don Fantasy. You best believe. Yeah, somebody's already got trash lined up. Lord have mercy.
Lord have mercy.
But Don, what's your thoughts on Joey Buckets and them, man?
I mean, the thing is, can Joey Buckets beat out a Jeff Blake? Can Joey Buckets beat out a Carson Palmer? Can he beat out a Carson?
A healthy Carson Palmer. Before the Steelers took his ass out, he was a bad man. He was a bad man. They took him out.
What about Andy Dalton?
The Red Rover Ranger.
What about Achilles Smith?
Achilles Smith.
Oh my God.
What about John Kenta? I mean,
Kenta horrible. Wait a minute. Go to the 80s, early 80s. Keep going, because the guy. I know you're gonna say his name if they have it, because damn, I can see him. But yeah, he was before Boomer.
I don't. It's not even in order what I was looking at. So,
yeah. That's crazy.
Anyway, I'm looking at Joe Burrow. I believe because their defense is so shady, and it is time by keeping up now. You keep up with who's doing what half the time. T. Higgins might show up to a dance, or might not. So we don't know. Chase, you got Ja'Marr Chase and Chase Brown. So they the main things doing anything. You got Gillespie do something here and there. He'll catch a few balls, but I mean, Joe Burrow's throwing 50 times a game. It feels like he's putting that ball up there.
He got to.
Ken Anderson.
There he is.
I remember.
There he is. Thank you. Thank you. I needed that. Yes, I needed that big time. I love it. I love it. That's what I needed big time to hear that because that'd kill me. I'd have been like, man, what is that dude's name? Yeah, he still suck.
Yeah.
Still suck. They still suck.
Yeah.
They still suck. Mm. Okay, wait a minute. We'll get this right. Yeah, because did I have my thing? Yeah. Texans. Ooh, we beat the Dolphins. 20-12. Nico, man, I'm gonna tell you what, dude. I don't even know. I forget. Like, how many people know that he played at Michigan? Like, guess where he went to school?
Don't remember.
Because normally they don't pass the ball. Dude, hey, special talent. And to me, the crazy thing is that keep him happy so he can stay, because CJ done had a sophomore year basically. And hopefully it will get better next year. And when they rocking and rolling, they're gonna be a problem because that defense is getting better and better. Coach Ryan is gonna have everybody he needs on this one. But damn, Dolphins! I can't even get no damn fifth place because of y'all. What is Tyreek and Cheetah doing out there, bro? Like, this is the worst. The worst. Tua's back. Dude's still getting 40 yards and 20 yards, and 70 is the greatest highlight of his. I mean, what is going on with that offense? Waddle's always hurt. Always hurt. They released OBJ. They said, we got enough headaches. We can't hear you talking. And they're like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is buffoonery at its finest, man. All my Dolphins brothers. Bum. Buck. Oh, shit.
My guy, Al Brown.
Everybody. All you guys. I'm going to say this.
Wait for the draft.
You got a seat right next to us, guy. Right next to us. Hey. You got a seat right next to us, brother. That's all I got to say. We all battling for that 13, 14, 15, 16 spot. It's all good, man. It's all good. Nothing but love. But yeah, you know what, dude? For real. I'm gonna be real, but all you Dolphin fans, done. Don, what's your thoughts on well, let's go to winners, man. What can Houston do anything, man? Because they are just skating by the skin.
No, Houston ain't about to do a damn thing. CJ, like you said, his sophomore. I put so much faith in that man from last year because he led me through the year last year. He helped me get to where I did, raise the trophy at the end. But this year, he makes me want to throw the trophy down because he ain't produced nada, not enough to do anything. When I have to go and pick up Cooper Rush to try to put up some points, and Cooper Rush picks up points for a brother. When I have to go pick up Aaron, and he puts up points for me, that's a problem. That is a serious problem. But who was
your backup quarterbacks before them? Because I know neither one of them were, but you had CJ and then who else?
This is my super flex. I had CJ and my Brock Purdy. Anyway, so
y'all are crazy.
And then when you got Malik Washington leading you in yards receiving, but with Jonnu Smith behind him at tight end, that's a problem. That is a problem. Tyreek Hill getting 2 receptions.
Right.
Yeah, and 2 are throwing 40 times, but Tyreek gets 2 receptions.
Right. That's bad business. The Icon, what's your thoughts on the game?
The Dolphins gonna have to go back to the drawing board. Whatever was working is no longer working. I believe last season they scored like 70 points or something. It ain't
against
working.
against the Broncos.
Yeah, it ain't working. You're gonna have to figure something else out. You know what I'm saying? Let the little young nerdy dude just, you know what I'm saying, take the
Do you
whole rest of the summer.
do you keep him
Mm.
I mean, I keep it for another season.
one more season?
One
And
more
then
season.
if it's same if the same buffoonery keep going
Yeah,
on,
What a
yeah.
shenanigans.
Just give him a sucker and tell him go home. You know what I'm saying, this is what you do. You just give him a little
because
smack, give him a little some.
it's too much
Yeah,
talent. Like even a
yeah.
defense, I mean, it's too much talent on that team to be like
It's,
this. I mean, for real,
exactly,
for real.
exactly,
Yeah, I'm with
exactly.
you.
Yeah,
So
that's
yeah, they'll figure it
right.
out. Yeah, as far as the Texans though, you know, they've always had promise. I think it's just for some reason they're just not putting it together, and I hope they don't put it together this week.
Ooh, ooh. You know, it's the crazy thing because I yeah. I thought I had no. The crazy thing is that I might have left y'all out, but I'm gonna definitely type y'all in big time. I'm gonna
Real
definitely,
quick.
yeah, I'm gonna type y'all in. I ain't gonna let you get away with that. But for real, but we that'd be the last game we talk about. Cause that's why I was looking. I was like, wait a minute, where is that? I don't see them. All right, the Broncos, man. Real quick. Broncos beat the Colts 31-13. You have guys who are Pro Bowlers, this dropping the ball before they cross. Even though, I mean, granted, you can
What
say,
the
well, that would have made a difference, but just the swing of things in the
still?
game. And Mr. Richardson sucks, though, for like, why are we doing this? Like, that's what happens when you just blessed with like Hall of Famers, even though Luck got hurt. You had Peyton, you had Luck. You even had old man Rivers come for them for a little bit. And yeah, that's such a. But hats off to Bo Nix and Sean Payton, man, because they are definitely, to me, going to the playoffs. I mean, I did not see this after last
Mm-mm.
year. But you know what, dude? He's a good coach, man. I'm sorry. As much as he took it on the chin last year for the stuff he was doing, how he ran Russell Wilson out and all this kind of stuff. Hell, it done worked out for both of them. Both of them is. Wouldn't it be good? Wouldn't it be funny if they play each other the first round? The
Wow,
Steelers and the Broncos.
Mm.
do it,
We
Make it happen.
make
Make
it
do
it
it.
happen. Make it happen. All right, guys, you surprised? I mean, this is your
I,
division.
if I'm being honest, yes, but at the same time, it's like you said, they have a. You know, I truly believe if Sean Payton wasn't there, then no, they would. Even with Bo Nix, they wouldn't do it. Sean Payton, although a bit of an asshole, uh, has a certain what's Coach Kelsey say? Uh, the It'll come to me in a minute. But anyway, the standard's the standard. There it is. The standard's the standard, and he has a certain standard, right? So if you're not living by that standard, then he doesn't really care too much about you at this point, especially when it comes to the person who's supposed to lead your football team. So Bo
Right.
Nix, hey, he's doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? And I couldn't be a little more shocked, but at the same time, man, he's a damn good coach, and I'm gonna put this play. They're gonna get the playoffs, and I'm gonna put it all on him because he was that changing factor.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Get them old heads out of there.
Right.
Mhm.
Let me get you. I can't. Russell, it ain't gonna work. You are certain. Not that you're a bad quarterback, but I need to go a different way. I want somebody who I can
Right.
mold and shape. So Don, what's your thoughts on the Broncos?
I mean, legitimately, Bo Nix has done his job. He's done put out what he was put out there for as a rookie. And he's right now, and I'm thinking he's fighting for rookie of the year, fighting with the other two. If they want, he should be in the mix also with the numbers he's put up, with the wins he's put up compared to the other two. So, I mean, this definitely is a shocker. And then you ask,
Who's the
someone
other
probably
two?
asked,
Who's the other two you are talking about so people know?
Jaden Daniels and Caleb Williams. And I think people would just try to put Caleb Williams in the discussion. Yeah. But
Talking about for what? Rookie?
rookie of the year.
Brock Bowers.
Oh well, yeah, no doubt. Okay, I did forget about Brock. Yeah,
Don't forget about Brock.
Brock is doing his thing, but
Brock.
because the Raiders suck, but Brock is still
Yeah,
doing
he
his
doing
thing.
his
Yeah,
thing. He
no
doing
doubt.
that.
Yeah, yeah.
But now he, like you said, go ahead. He's doing his thing though.
But yeah,
Big
I mean
time.
that's like I said, he should just be in discussion with the rest of them, like you said, even including Brock and everything else. But no, I wouldn't have pictured this. And then even if you ask people like hold up, who's on Denver? Who would people think? Cortland
Right.
Sutton probably be the only person you could guess off the
Right.
top of your head.
Right.
So hey, suppose like I said, good coaching job going on, getting them to where they at.
No, you're right. You're absolutely right. Next up, Cardinals, man. Goodness gracious, fighting for a playoff spot. They beat the the Patriots 30-17. Not that it's shocked that they beat them because the Cardinals, like I said, they doing what they need to do, and the Patriots sucks. I'm surprised. I'm surprised old boy ain't been fired yet. Mayo, you know what I'm saying? Him and Levis can get together and do commercials
All right.
because that's the only Mayo he's gonna be doing with. Cause
Mayo.
he ain't doing nothing else. But anyway, hey, Kyler Murray, Connor, McBride, who is probably the best underrated tight end out there that you do
McBride.
not know about.
Mhm.
Dude gets like 10 catches and all this kind of
Man.
stuff. He really overshadows Harrison and all them other guys. Like, he is that guy. But hats off for the Cardinals because Kyler Murray and them, hey, they are fighting. They are there. They are like, we gonna get in before you. Don, this is your division, man. What's about the Cardinals, man?
I mean, it's going down to the wire with, you got the Cardinals, you got Seattle, you got the Rams. All of them are gonna be fighting to the end for the that spot.
Right.
One of them probably just be getting a wild card, even though they're getting to their record is not probably gonna be the greatest after, but as long as you win that division, hey, just sneak yourself in the back door. But
Right.
Cal Murray he started performing out of nowhere. Seemed like, and their defense stepped up some. So they got some, good chances for the rest of the season. Their schedule for the rest of the season, they only got the Panthers, the Rams, and the 49ers last game. So they could possibly be 2-1, maybe.
Maybe. Yeah, you're right. The Icon, what's your thoughts on the Cardinals?
They still have an uphill battle to climb. I mean, they're still a couple games behind or so. But it's not unheard of. It's not unheard of. But I mean, as far as fighting for the playoff spot, yes. But man, they don't have to fight their behinds off. I tell you, that's an uphill climb from here.
Mm-hmm. Right. It's probably gonna have to take like somebody like Washington just falling completely apart. You know what I'm saying? Like because we know that like they're sitting there like 8-5 or something like that. So that's what's gonna have to happen. But hey, at least my whole thing, at least you were there. You know what I'm saying? At least you were there. Like you you got 3 more games, end up 10-7, you have a chance. Something like that. And then the division, they still fighting for the division. They only won a game out of first place. Yeah, because the Rams is 8-6 or something like that. So
Yeah.
I mean, hell, let's be honest. The 49ers is only 2 games out of damn first place. It is what it is. Shit, you there. Like, you can't lose no more, but you there. Like,
right.
you can't lose no more. That's just how you lose. You're done. You're done.
Yeah, it's over.
Yeah,
pretty much.
Yeah, so it is what it is. Told you I was gonna sneak this in. Chiefs win but lose Mahomes. Don't know how long, ankle sprain, whatever it was. I know it was ankle. They beat the Browns 21-7. I'm gonna say this. I just missed the explosive Chiefs. This is probably better for everybody else because you have a chance. because I had Mahomes as a quarterback, and he only averaged like about freaking 14 points in a donut. Like, dude, that's not gonna get it. That's not gonna get it done, and that sucks. Um, and it's like no one's truly out of the game when they play you, and that's where the problem arises. Like, that is it right there. When you can keep people around and you face a hot ass quarterback, then you like, okay. We can't kick field goals. We gotta get TDs. We gotta muster this up. But they went on the road. They won. I don't know, and you guys can talk about it. I don't know how long or if it's just an ankle sprain for him. Hopefully it is. You know, getting that home field advantage is very key and all that kind of stuff like that. T Rock, your team, your story.
Um, yeah, he's got a high ankle sprain.
Mm.
Obviously, ankle sprains never kept him from playing.
Mm-hmm.
But at this point, I think they should just
Or
rest him.
winning.
Yeah, true enough. I think they should just rest him. It'd be different if we were a little deeper in the season, and what I'm saying, he would feel the urgency to play. I just don't think it's necessary right now. Win or loss, I don't think it's necessary. Um, I miss the explosive Chiefs too.
I
I
bet
really,
you do.
really do. I
I
really,
bet you do.
really do. And I'm sure Don is happy that he's got a high ankle sprain. He wished
Oh
bad. He
my
wished bad luck on
gosh.
him last week. He wished him hurt last week, and see what
I
happened.
did. I did not
See what
say
happened.
those
Wished him hurt
words.
last week, and this is what happened.
No, I did not
Something needs to
say
happen
those
to him.
words.
You said something
No,
needs to happen to him.
no. I think we need to go to. I need to throw the flag on that to get the replay
No,
because
Don,
I didn't say.
you did say something needs to happen.
I
Yeah,
say somebody needs to
No, you
get
said
him. Maybe.
something needs
needs
to
to
happen to
happen to
him.
him.
No, I don't
Those are
know if
your
I put it
exact
like
words.
that.
Play
No,
it while
I'm
you
gonna go
talking
back
about it. You'll see it. You'll see it. So I know you happy.
to.
I know you happy. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
I ain't gonna be happy. No player goes out. I mean, we
But
ain't
but
playing
yeah.
them.
But we yeah we yeah. But at the same time, again, I think there's a lot of pieces missing. There's a lot of folks hurt. That contribute to it, and what also helped with the explosiveness really is the running game, and that hasn't been very strong either. So until we can get just some of those back, and plus, I don't know what's going on with the line, but the man's running for his life again. Like I've never seen so many people get to him like this
Right.
season that ever. I don't know if it's something in the water. I don't know, but he is running for his life all over again. And so, because you saw those explosive Chiefs when he had time to throw the ball, and you know what I'm saying, and all that good stuff, where they can run the ball effectively. But again, you know what I'm saying, we have a lot of injuries. Hell, we had injuries before the season started.
Right.
But at any rate, rest him. You know what I'm saying? Let's play him when we actually need him. Let Carson Wentz do his thing. Like I said, win or lose,
Carson
let's ride with him.
Wentz. Jesus
I bet you the
Christ.
49ers wish they had him.
The Don.
Wishing bad on my goddamn team.
The one team I did not do that. It wasn't me. I didn't say it in those exact words.
Got
But
me cussing
anyway,
on the show.
I did not.
The Don. Your
Aaron
thoughts.
Jones touchdown. Ain't it? Yeah, this is going to be a hit, but Carson Wentz to get them through the rest of the season, and I believe they'll probably just sit back and help hold Mahomes back, and just sit him the rest of the season, and have him ready for the playoffs. So
I'm, I'm
it
a,
ain't gonna be no problem.
I don't know that. I don't know that. You know why I'm saying that? Uh, but they have a 2-game lead over Buffalo, right, for the home field, right?
Mm-hmm.
They get Texas come in town. Um, Granted, this is not last year's Texans, but hell, if Mahomes is playing, this is not the Chiefs. So it's that. I mean, they defense ain't no slouch, so they gonna be able to do it. It's gonna be a tough game. Then the Chiefs has to go to the Steelers, who's gonna be in desperate mode because if they lose, Saturday, because I think they played Saturday, they tied with Baltimore. They're gonna be desperate as hell, right? And then the
Mm-hmm.
last game, the Chiefs has to play at the Broncos. This is not the last year and the year before Broncos. This ain't no easy thing for
Mm-mm.
Carson Wentz. Like for real, for real. Look,
It's
why you got
not.
that smirk on your face, Don? Look at that shit.
I swear.
He's happy. He's like,
No, I'm not
are
happy.
you
I don't
serious?
want
Is
to
that
win.
who they playing? Is that who they playing? Yeah,
I
they
won't.
should sit him down. They should sit him down.
It just-
He ain't gonna play no more. Yes.
Just send him in the
Yes.
blue. Just send him in the blue tent. He'll be alright.
Oh
Golly.
Lord,
He'll be
Jesus.
alright.
Yeah, moving right along. Moving right
A lot
along.
of bitterness.
Moving right along. Josh Allen, MVP leader. Bills go into the Lions. And
Oh my God.
basically, even though the score says 48-42, they tattooed them. They couldn't do anything with that Bills offense. My gosh. And they lost 3 players. Montgomery's gone for the season. McNeil is gone for the season. That's the defensive tackle who was explosive. And Carlton Davis, I think he's gone also, the DB from Tampa and all that kind of stuff. They defenses already got holes in it in each area code. Anyway, I digress. Yeah, man. Yeah, this is talking about the winners. Josh Allen look remarkable, big time. I mean, big games. I mean, only what 3 losses they have. Let me see. Bills 11-3, the second best record in the AFC. Doing what they do. A great win to even go. We talked about this last week. Can people beat them? The Lions? Yeah. Allen said I can, and the Bills did. But the crazy thing is that it might be some more. That's 3 key cogs on your defense that you 2 on defense and 1 on offense that you lost. Like, oh
Yeah.
man, and Josh Allen's definitely MVP leader for the media and all that kind of stuff, and he deserves to be up there. I'm not going to say that, but on the Detroit tip of the matter is that you cannot have Dan Campbell keep on doing bonehead calls when he went for that offside kick
Oh my God.
when they only down by 10 or some shit, and you still had a whole bunch of time. And then Mac took it down to the 2 yard.
Yeah, he floated.
Like, what are you doing? Like, it was like 10 minutes or 9 minutes. It's a lot of minutes left, and he goes for the onside kick, and all you had to do was kick it deep. Your defense was doing just well enough because we all know it's star ball in the NFL. You know what I'm saying? Let's just win the game. And you do that, and my guy takes it all the way down to like the 2 to 3, 4 yard. Like, what are you like? Dude does some bonehead shit. Now I know that people will go through the wall for him, fight and everything else, but you need to, with the time management on the timeouts and stuff like that. That's not gonna win you a Super Bowl. I'm sorry. Those kind of mistakes, like as coaching, that doesn't do it, and it doesn't help your team out. And when all this stuff is going on, yeah, I don't know. That's gonna rock and roll. You guys can talk about both, Detroit and Buffalo. The Don, what you thinking?
I mean, I want to start about the loser, Jared Goff. Jared Goff became the first quarterback to lose a game with throwing over 400 passing yards and 5 touchdowns and no interceptions in NFL history. he threw 59 times. It was ridiculous. I mean, but no doubt though.
I'll let you know how horrible that defense was.
Yeah. It was He can
and
be thrown on.
Buffalo's defense. Both
Yes.
both defenses suck.
Yeah, their secondary can be exposed. Most definitely. Because you had now you got Montgomery gone. That's going to affect Detroit and the defense, the key defensive players. Now, how we going to see how's that going to affect Detroit from the rest of the season? Are they going to replace? Are they going to sign someone? Someone try to replace Montgomery. So
Ain't nobody
I
out
don't
there.
see. Yeah, I
That's the
don't see
thing about it.
Gibbs. Yeah, just
Scout
being the
team.
workload.
Yeah, well, you know what? Whoever's on that scout team, like you said, or who's that third, that special team back, you're gonna have to bring somebody like that. Or yeah, don't get me wrong, it might be somebody who they cut. Oh well, hell, Kansas City just cut. Oh boy, if
Yep,
he's
they
healthy, they
did.
might pick him up. Might pick him
Yeah,
up.
but
Got nothing else to lose.
right now, Josh Allen, like they said, they trying to push for him to be, the top quarter MVP, leader and everything else, trying to posterize him. So be it. He's up for it, no doubt. He's had a hell of a season right now. So I mean, as long as you keep on winning and winning big games like this, hey, you can fight for that, that
Yeah, you
position. No
deserve it. You
doubt.
deserve to be up there. You
Yeah.
deserve it, definitely. Icon, what's your thoughts on the game period?
Um, the game was fantastic. I really enjoyed it. Good football game. I think that wasn't even the first time I think Goff had even thrown 5 touchdowns in a game this season, if I'm not mistaken. So
No, second.
you know, yeah. So
Also threw
good on
5
his team.
interceptions too in the game.
Yeah. Got it.
He done cover all the bases.
It's called balance. It's
Yeah.
called balance. but but as far as Josh Allen being an MVP leader, okay. So to me, it's like it's the thing that people talked about all political season. You got feelings and you got your facts, and facts don't care about your feelings, right? The facts of the matter is that Lamar is probably still the MVP.
Mm.
Your feelings say Josh Allen should be. You know what I'm saying? If you're looking at the numbers, Lamar. You know what I'm saying? But again, your feelings, Josh Allen. So you know what I mean. So it depends on how people want to roll. Do they want to roll with their feelings or they want to roll with the facts? We shall see.
Which I say, and like against the grain, sports talking about with the Montgomery out, man, that hurts, bro. Like that hurts. That hurts. I mean, you gotta have, we all know about Gibbs, explosive, but getting that tough yardage and stuff
Knuckles,
like that, yeah, getting up the
knuckles.
tough yardage, man. And Montgomery, that's done, man. But to me, that's not even. To me, that's huge. But to me, it's bigger when you losing McNeil and Carlton Davis. You already got Hutchinson out. You know what I'm saying? And they got some other guys out like that. You cannot afford to continue to lose these defensive players, man. You see, you gave up 48 points at your crib. At your crib. And the
Mm-hmm.
crazy thing is, in the playoffs, you probably have to play Green Bay. Somebody like that who's going to explode that defense big time.
Yep.
You don't want to
Yeah.
see that, bro. You don't want to see them teams that got that offense that like, all right, we got y'all. Y'all can't we're not punting the whole game, and y'all gonna lose that game because Mr. Golf sticks his head out. Mr. Golf will come and show his face. We know that, bro. I mean, that's a given. We all know that. That 5 interceptions, his balance. Yeah, he's more of a 2 touchdown, 3 interception type of guy. It is what it is. Baker cooks Chargers. Woo wee! I'm gonna tell you what, man.
Baker, man.
Yeah, he doing what he got to do. More disappointing the Chargers on this one, big time. They not only did they lose, they got blown out at home, 40-17. 40-17. Baker, and it's so funny because you want to just jump on that Baker, that train, like, hey Baker, and then you look at their record and they be like 8-6 and 7-7, like for real. End of the season they'll be 9-8, something like that, like
Sounds
you know
about
what
right
I'm saying?
too.
Yeah,
That
something
sounds
like that. It's like I'm not gonna jump too much for you, but yeah, good luck, bro, on that one. But the Chargers, man, they just gonna make it so much easier for the Broncos and all because you can't if you're the Charger and you're a legit playoff or legit you can't lose to Tampa Bay at home 40-17. That's unacceptable. But when I watch the Chargers, man, the game can't be high scoring. Johnston, the receiver, is horrible. Dobbins is out. Gus Gus and Dobbins only really worked well when they was at the Ravens. Let's be honest.
Mm-hmm.
John McConklin or whatever, the rookie from Georgia. I mean, like for real, like this is not an explosive team. Like they're gonna get in there and get beat if they get in the playoffs. And Baker went up there and spanked them. Yeah, big time. And not shocked, but I am shocked on that. But it's just that I don't know, man. Harbaugh and them is not. He's gonna have to flip that roster to get the players that he wants, and then you're going to see something different. Right now, it is not, even though he's sugarcoating it. It is what it is. The Icon, this is your division. What's your thoughts on the Chargers? Letting Baker, the Baker man, Baker.
Nobody should let anybody come in their house and beat them like that.
40
Nobody.
to 17.
Yeah, that's terrible. But terrible. But
Terrible.
Baker is probably due for one of those games. You know what I'm saying? He hasn't it's not like he sucks.
No, he done
Sucked
been
all
playing
season.
well. Right.
He's
He been
playing
playing.
well. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? So it was at some point where you're gonna, bust somebody's behind, and you know what I'm saying. It just so happened to be the Chargers. I
Five
don't
and
have,
two away from road games. The
yeah, I don't
Bucks.
have much faith in the Chargers anyway. I mean, not maybe not this season. I get first year, coach back in the league, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Justin Herbert, he's just letting them manage the games and
Right.
whatever. I'm pretty sure there's going to be more in store, in the future. But I'm not impressed with them as it stands anyway. Um, I could see them getting better in the future, all things considered. But yeah, they kind of suck. And so, but Baker, like I said, I think he was just due a good old, ass whipping.
Right. The Don.
Well, Mr. Baker, he's doing one of the things he does. He puts up passing yards. Now, when you have Mike Evans out there catching that ball, Mike Evans can be deadly so many times, and he's going to catch that ball most definitely and get those yards. And you get in the backfield, Bucky Irvin's back there,
Bucky.
and hey, Bucky's doing what he's supposed to be doing.
The
So,
Buckster.
so then you get Rasheed White even
Yeah.
puts in a couple of yards. Both of them split with 15 carries apiece. So, I mean, Tampa Bay is doing, like we said, Tampa Bay things at times. Time they'll win. Next week, Baker probably throw about 3 interceptions, 2 touchdowns, 250 yards. And they probably lose whoever they playing, and their rushing won't be as great. And as we look at the Chargers just look this they don't look dysfunctional because who they got, Gus is not the leading guy to be running the ball. He's not going to be that. Like you said, once they lost J.K. Dobbins, once they lost him, that
Yeah.
was a factor.
Factor.
Justin Herbert's not the guy to be your quarterback no more. It seemed like, I swear, every time I look over and see them playing, it's like he's getting up off the ground half the time. So
But what's
yeah,
crazy is they're 8-6.
yeah, and they
Yeah.
don't feel like no 8-16. They really don't.
No, best thing they can say is at least they're not the Raiders.
Yeah.
No, that's a lot of teams that can say that, but I'm just, but
The
still, they're an
Raiders.
they're an 8-6 team. So you know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? We talk a lot of stuff on them, but
Yeah.
there's a
No.
lot of 8-6 teams in the league right now.
And the crazy thing, my whole thing is that it's like when you look at them, you like this is not gonna last. You know what you're doing right now, and we still got like people gotta realize we got 3 huge weeks left. Like a lot of things can change. You got to win these games. Like it's got a lot more teams in it than you think, and like 8-6 is good right now. But what is 8-9 gonna look like if you don't take care of business? Like you can't afford to lose that. But no, kudos to him. I mean, hell, he's probably in his mind hoping to get 9-8 first year, change all this shit, and rightfully so. But yeah, Baker cooks. Speaking of cooking, Eagles are the king of Pennsylvania. I have not seen anything from a Steelers fan. Hell, I ain't even heard from my sister today. She's a Steelers fan. Her birthday's tomorrow. Damn. Shannon, happy pre-birthday. Double nickels.
Early birthday.
Yeah, Lord. I took it on the chin. My girl. I took it on the chin. 27-13. It wasn't even that close, really. It wasn't even that close. The Eagles haven't lost to the Steelers since the 60s at their place. Yeah. So, and that's another team, man. When you look at things, it's not the Eagles. Let's go to the losers first. The Steelers is like, man, it's something missing. You know what I'm saying? There's still something missing on there. They're another team getting the playoffs. It's not lasting long. The Eagles is this. I've never seen a team that has only got 2 losses? Only 2 losses, and they under the radar. If I am an Eagles fan, I'm so happy. I am so happy. Because when you see the makeup of that team, they are probably one of the most talented teams, period, in the league. Their coach sucks. If they don't win the Super Bowl, it's because they coach. It's not the players. Oh, man, you can't see. Yeah, I can say that. That dude sucks, dude, for real. There's too much talent on that team. It's a ton of talent. That defense, so much talent on there, the offense, all that. I mean, and it goes well, but he doesn't know how to handle success. That's his problem. And that's going to bite him in the ass. Big time. But in this game, they took care of business. All the Steelers people was talking about Super Bowl, this Super Bowl. Man, those Super Bowl shuffle your ass back down to Pittsburgh. That's a wrap. Now you got to worry about because you got your feelings hurt against the Eagles. Now you're going to go against the Ravens. Well, we don't beat the Ravens all the time. All right, we'll see. We'll see. You need this game. If you are the Steelers, you need this game so bad. You need it so bad. What are you talking about, Woods? Well, what I'm talking about, because you got to go at the Ravens for the divisional lead. Then you got the Chiefs. You got a break, maybe not, because T-Reckner said that his guy plays with ankle sprains, what we know. Especially if they lose the prior week, he may play, say, hey, we can't afford not to, right? So you got the Chiefs coming in town. Then you got the Bengals, who has nothing to lose. You may lose the rest of the season. Or you might be 1-2. We're going to see. Hopefully you get one of them games. Big time. I'm just saying. Don, what's your thoughts on the Eagles taking care of business against the Squillers?
Well, the Eagles, I think you said something close to it. The Eagles handled their business in the offseason and got the team plumped. I mean, they put, details. They got what they needed. Eagles, was signing people, and we like, where are they getting all this money from? They didn't check their books. They checked 49ers books, but they didn't check the Eagles books. I'll tell you that. I'm still mad that they were. But the thing, I mean, they're a complete team right now. I mean, if everybody stays healthy, NFC might have to watch out for the Eagles, most definitely. And the Steelers, on top of that, I'm just thinking, Pickens hurt now. I'm thinking he's out for the rest of the season, maybe if that long. But the rush game is not impressive. Now with Pickens being out, that's going to hurt them. And
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't see them making too much more noise now because and now JJ Wyatt went down. They don't even know a type of injury he might have.
Oh, yeah, he did go down in that game, didn't he?
Yeah. So I don't know. I don't trust her with Warren and Najee. I don't trust their run game at all. So that doesn't help them at all.
Right. All right, Con.
Okay. I do not like the Eagles.
We know.
Yeah, I think we
We
know
know
that.
that. We
Yeah.
know that.
But every time you bring them up, I'm gonna say the exact same thing.
Yeah,
I do
pretty
not
much.
like the Eagles.
It's
I do
pretty
not like.
much.
I do not like their coach. I think that goes
Yeah,
without saying. I'm gonna say it every time when this team comes up. I hate his face.
Indie face.
I hate everything he does. I hate the way he
Yeah.
walks.
Yeah.
Talks.
I'm not a fan, and I don't like to use the word hate, but I do not like this man. Anyway, yeah, they tore the Steelers up. Steelers are, I don't know, man. Steelers are an enigma. Like they still have a winning record, and it don't mean nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't mean nothing. You know what I mean? Come on, man. Show me something.
Right.
And I understand my Chiefs got to play him.
Right.
But here's the catch, though. I'm just gonna put it in because I don't want to talk about the Eagles. I'm putting it in the perspective of the Chiefs. These 3 games that we have to play, that one we just played, the next 2, the scheduling is so like weird, right? I mean, we played them yesterday. Then we got to turn around and play Texans on Saturday,
Right.
and then we got to play the Steelers on Wednesday, Christmas Day.
Christmas Day. Short.
Oh man. Yeah.
Yes. So those 3 games, it's gonna be hard on them because then at the end of the season, they play the Broncos, but that's on the 5th. So at least that's the longest little spirit they got. But these next 3 games are all short weeks, pretty much. So all the more reason. Look at his smile. All the more reason.
Damn.
Why you got to rest? Why you got? You know what I'm saying? Why you may or may not be able to rush Mahomes? I don't know what that's going to look like. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I say all that to say the Steelers could very well, you know what I'm saying, mess around and because Russell Wilson played as tough when he was with the Broncos.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he
You
did.
know what I'm saying? Yeah. So you know what I'm saying? I don't know what we're going to get. I just don't know what we're going to get. But yeah, the Steelers may be lacking in some things, but for some reason that never really hurts them very much. But again, at the same time, their record doesn't ever really matter, for lack of a better word.
Okay. All right. Thank you for that hatred.
That's what I
How you
do.
really feel?
Yeah. Thank you, guy. All right. Last but not least, we have the Packers destroyed the Seahawks 30-13. Lord have mercy. That was so painful to watch. Love and Jacobs too much for the Seahawks. Yes. I don't. Not too many times you see a team come up around this out physical the Seahawks, and they did. They beat them up. Gino got hurt. And then Sam Howell, my God. See, you guys be getting these quarterbacks that you fall in love because they threw for 1,000,000 yards in college and didn't win when they was in college. Threw for 1,000,000 yards, but still didn't win, right? So it made no difference. It shouldn't make a difference. But my goodness, they beat them up, bro. I mean, the Packers like, man, we ain't scared. Nope, let's do this. And I'm telling you, you do not want to play the Packers in this playoffs. You do not. Jair Alexander and them has been hurt for 4 weeks. He'll be back by the playoffs. And they got another guy. I mean, dude, this is in the Seahawks. Hey, Gino, like we say, he's in the same boat with Baker and him, bro. You see some good and you see some bad, average quarterbacks, truly average quarterbacks. Uh, but that first drive when they hand the ball off to Jacobs like 5 or 6 straight times, they was sending a message. This is what we're doing all night long. We're just gonna run it down your throat. If you bring your safety up, cheat, then we're gonna throw it on your ass, and that's what they did, man. They beat him up big time.
Mm.
Uh, Icon, what's your thoughts on the Green Bay, man? Just taking care of business, man.
Looking good, man. Looking good. Love's still on his prove the haters wrong tour. You know what I'm saying? The redemption tour. I
Right.
mean, and he's playing well. 20 for 27, 229, 2 TDs. Not do your thing. And like you said, giving Jacobs the ball, man, 26 times. Jesus. You know what I'm saying? 20. Here you go. Here you go. Just do what you do. You know what I mean? So definitely sending a message. Because I think this is also a team that nobody's talking about.
Right. Another one. Yeah. 10 and
Yeah,
4.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
Nobody's talking about them. You know what I mean? Because you know, the Bills, the Chiefs. You know what I'm saying? These teams have the spotlight, so to speak, right? And so you're not going to talk about them until come playoffs, and it's like, we knew about these guys, but you knew about them, but you ain't talked about them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So they're going to be that one team that again is going to be
And
they're getting in and they're going to sneaky.
the funny thing, real quick, before Don you speak, they most likely not got to face their nemesis, the
Mm-mm.
49ers.
right.
And if you face the Lions, that's in your division, you know everything about them. You done paid them twice already. Like this team right here can get to the Super Bowl. That's the scary part of it because there's the team that you don't is dominant has got so many damn injuries now. They're not. They're not. They're not. And so meaning that can you a team has to be able to score some points, and Green Bay can score some points, and they gonna be able to score some points on Detroit,
Hmm.
and that's the if I'm a Detroit fan, I want I want nothing to do with Green Bay, nothing.
Mm-mm.
Don,
No doubt. Green Bay has weapons. They have weapons on that side now. I mean, they got all the receivers back from they was getting spot with a couple receivers hurt this week, nicked up this week, necked up, but every receiver's back. And you got Josh Jacobs running the ball like a maniac these days. He's been having some good at rushing days where, hey, putting up points most definitely. And Love, like T Rock said, proving the haters wrong. And they trying to get right back to that situation where they was last year. And now, as you said, they don't got to face the 49ers, but I can see them in at least the divisional the NFC championship game at that.
mm-hmm. Yeah,
So
right, right. It may be Philly and the Eagles. I mean, Philly and Green Bay.
yeah.
The green on green. It could definitely look like that. I mean, and Detroit are not just for selfish reasons. I hope they ball out and do what they got to do. It's just so hard to overcome some of these injuries. It just like every week you're losing a player like a starter. I mean, everybody ain't got that. Dude ain't on the couch at home that can run the ball like that or be a defensive tackle. Next man up.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds good, but shit, not everybody's got the man to be up. So I don't know. It's tough. But I will say this: that the NFC North, shit, with Green Bay, Minnesota, and Detroit. Ooh, Lord Jesus, that hits a little bit different. That hits a little bit different. And I mean, goodness gracious, yeah, that's because you got to look at this. Before we get off of her. No other division has this. When you look at the NFC North, Detroit is 12-2. Minnesota's going to be 12-2. Green Bay's 10-4. And the Birds are going to be 4-2. Like, their top three, they going to have home field advantage on your ass. And they can
Right.
all can score points. That is, yeah. I think, yeah, man. Only team that can compete with that, bro. I'm just going to. And the only team to compete with that division right now, as we sit, is Philadelphia. And nobody else going to do it, man. I mean,
Yeah.
but you don't want to face the Rams because they might luck up and bite you too. McVay is different. All right, we're going to get you guys out of here real quick. Well, let's get you guys some programming notes. Pretty much, don't forget, Wednesday we got the Don Fantasy Playbook. They're gonna be dropping. Make sure he's gonna get you ready for some fantasy football. You know, as people in the playoffs and things like that. So get ready for that big time. New show. The new show is kind of like an old show, but it's a new show basically. It's gonna be no cap, but it's gonna be high school basketball. So we're gonna go ahead and preview the top games of the girls and the boys basketball. So get that rocking and rolling. There'll be the preview show, and we'll work our way out. You know, we'll do the recap like we always do. So get ready as we switch and change over from high school football to basketball. Be interviewing some players and things like that from the girls and boys, and try to get some coaches too. So show them love and all that stuff like that. So, like we said last week and everything else, great season for the football. High school players, they playing in the All Star games and different stuff like that. So it's a great year, big time. So make sure you get ready for that. Um, as we do that, also the bird's eye view that would be dropping on Friday. Be going over the volleyball team going to the Final Four. How will Louisville bounce back from losing Kentucky as they head into the ACC play? Pretty much, I think Florida State. This different stuff. Football team is doing what they need to do in the portal, getting the quarterback. I want to say future because it's not. It's really now starters and stuff like that. So just get ready for all that good stuff that we coming with, and it is what it is. T Rock, what are you leaving the people with?
Hey, man, everybody have a great week. Stay blessed.
Stay blessed. The Don.
Can't go wrong with that. Well, look, for that person out there who's doubting yourself, listen up real quick. Allow yourself to do what's best for you, even if it upsets people.
Well, yeah. 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 Hey. What's my guy say? He said, what MC Hammer said? Pumps and the bumps. Pumps and the bumps. Still suck. Still suck. Pumps and the bumps. Pumps and turfs. Still suck. Out of here. God bless. We out.